we want to continue with this idea that when he throws something at me, I don't get mad, I get even. I know there's nothing for free. If he hits me, I'm going to hit him back. So we're going to start with jab. Now remember, first easy way, the lazy man way, is to parry. Come from the outside in. We did it with the pad. I got a couple of options here. We're going to do all boxing ones, and later we'll show you some kickboxing ones. It's going to do the kickboxing ones tomorrow. So I'm going to do the boxing one. Since I'm blocking with, what hand is this? Right. So I'm not doing anything with my left. One of the easiest counters is hook. And this works because, again, the way that people do things, a lot of people, when they throw jab, they drop that hand. Yeah. So, of course, you're going to eat the hook. He goes jab, and parry, hook. Now, you're going to find people box the way that we show you, which is hands up. Tight structure, a lot of these things don't work. And that's why later you have to do the kicks in the knees, because you're not going to be able to counter punch them. So he goes jab, and I parry, and I hook. He goes jab, and I skip stones off, and I come in. In other words, like I skip a stone, I pop, and I come in. And this works because, again, a lot of people, when they jab and they drop the hand, so that then you get hit with the right hand. If I jab, and I'm real strict about pulling my hand back, you can see that the right doesn't land that much. But so many people make these mistakes. These two basic boxing punches, boxing counters work. He goes jab, I go hook. He goes jab, I go right hand. So I go jab, he goes across, or I go jab, and he goes hook. So he goes jab, maybe I go right hand, he goes jab, I go left hand, I go jab, whichever one he must do, and I get used to it. This also teaches me, it teaches me both sides. In other words, when he attacks me, nothing for free. But I also learned that anytime I hit him, he can always come back and hit me. So I don't get lazy and do stuff like this, because I'm going to eat it. Okay, so you need to develop, there are always multiple options, but you need to develop at least one counter to every technique that can be thrown at you. So, he went jab. Ideally, I should be countering. Perfect world. We don't live in a perfect world. He goes jab, and I block, and then the cross comes. Cool. Normally, if I'm trying to work a counter off the cross, I'm going to want to use a little bit of that 7-star, that shot sink stepping. I want to get my left foot here. Okay, and the reason for that is that if I go 1, 2, the third thing he's going to throw is left hook, and I don't want to necessarily be standing here. I want to start creating an angle. So I go 1, 2. I can throw elbow. Be nice with this one. Don't throw it as hard as you can to find out what happens. Very important that I use that angle step, that I'm here to throw it. Obviously, this is not going to land. Everybody sees that, right? This is not going to land. If he throws hook at the same time, if he throws a loopy hook, he might catch me. Whereas if I go 1, 2, if he throws the hook, he doesn't. Okay, on this angle. If I step a little wide, which can happen, I throw a cross, but I don't throw it straight. I'm throwing it at an angle, and that's because I'm using that 7-star footwork. And the 7-star footwork is a zigzag, but in this case, I finished the zigzag with my hand, not with my foot, right? We did the zigzag with the foot when we did it as a takedown. Now, I'm finishing the zigzag with my straight hand. Okay, another one that you can do is bounce off of this parry into the body shot. So you have basically 3. Elbow, punch from the angle. And you see the angle, I'm punching him in a way that's hard for him to punch me back. And then body shot.